Hey everybody, it's Rylan and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Disney Fairytale Designer Collection doll review. This is the last set that I have from the Series 1 Heroes vs. Villains collection. It is, here it is, Elsa and Hans. Now this was like the hardest one to get for me when I was getting these. I actually had to get this on eBay and it was just such a disaster inside the store. But before I start talking more about that, if you're any viewer and you have the same interests as I do, like Disney designer dolls, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down there. And then after you hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that little bell icon so that you are notified every single time I upload a brand new video, because I do love doing these Disney doll reviews so much. You have no idea. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and check this doll set out. It's beautiful. It's like such a beautiful doll of Elsa and Hans. Hans is the villain in Frozen, and Elsa is one of the main characters along with Anna and Kristoff. We are gonna go ahead and put that macro lens on the doll set and see it in more detail and just have some overall fun. All right, you guys, let's go check them out. Okay everybody, so we have the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection Elsa and Hans sitting right here in front of us. I love the color of this sleeve, that light blue kind of fading up into this darker blue. It's beautiful with this gold trimming, and then Elsa's outfit just, you know, sitting right on top of that blue. It just looks amazing. So we have Hans right here in the background, and then Elsa, and she's kind of doing her little magic movement with the snowflakes coming out of her hands. And I love the stance that she's in. She is so fierce in this stand, you guys. It's so cute. Now below, right down here, it does say Elsa and Hans, and it is on a gold plate. And then right at the bottom, we have a Baroque design going all the way around. And I will go ahead and turn it to this side. Yeah. Now we have a full picture of Elsa, looking amazing as always. And then on this side, we have a picture of Hans. Now something really interesting that I did want to note is on part 1 of the Heroes and Villains, we had a single picture of each of the characters in the set. So on this side we have Hans, on the other side we have Elsa, and then in part 2 it's actually both of them together. Not Elsa and Hans obviously, but whatever that set is, it's them together on both sides. As I turn it around, we can actually see that there is a commentary at the top, and I will go ahead and bring it up close so you guys can read it if you would like. Now looking at the back in a little bit more detail, oh, I love this little design right here, that's cute. We can actually see that there are different sections that point out all the details that went into this doll set. So if we look right here, it says, dressed to impress with intricate gold embroidery on collar, lapels, cuffs, and epaulets. And that is actually pointing to Hans. We can see in this picture right here, that's what they're talking about. Down here it says gleaming, ominous looking sword, and we'll actually see his sword in just a little bit. Down here it says dainty shoes with ice crystal pattern. Ooh, yay, those shoes, but you know, you guys, I don't think we'll be able to see it because her dress is probably pinned down. And right over here it says delicate gown and ice frosted bodice sparkle with wintry beauty. Ah, so cute! Oh my gosh, I love Elsa. And then right down here it says crystalline snowflakes drift and shimmer across a swirling icy cape. Down at the bottom we do have the price. This is $129.95, Canada $139.95. Now I did get this on eBay, so I did pay more because I did not win it in the auction. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about when I say auction, they actually raffle these off in the stores to a certain amount of people that show up to try to get it. So they only have a certain amount of number in the stores, and then they, you know, raffle off a certain amount to your customers. And if your name isn't called, then you don't win one, and then you resort to eBay or Facebook groups. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this sleeve cover off, and we're gonna actually see the dolls underneath because they are so amazing. So hold on one second. And the reveal. Oh, can't see anything because my studio lights are like shining right on their heads. Wait, there we go. The reveal, yay! Oh my gosh, Elsa. She looks amazing. This set is so amazing of Elsa. I'm loving it. Now all of these designer dolls come with a plastic case, which I'm going to take off in just a minute, but I did want to turn it around and show you guys something really interesting. So we have that same picture that is on the sleeve, and then as we go down we actually see our certificate of authenticity. And I actually got a pretty low number. I got number 2,547 of 6,000. There were 6,000 of these made, and this is a limited edition item. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off this plastic case, and we are going to get rid of this nasty glare and we're going to see these dolls in so much more detail. You're gonna fall in love even more, I promise you. So hold on 1 second. Okay, my Frozen friends, so I have, yes, Frozen friends, I really just said that. I have the case off and they look so much better without that glare. Oh, I hate the glare, it always ruins everything. But it's off, so it's all good. And we have Elsa right here and Hans in the background. Now when I first took off the case, Hans was kind of looking over to this side. So I just went ahead and moved his head more like this so we can it kind of makes it look like he's looking at her more than off into the middle of nowhere. We have Elsa kind of holding up her hand, and again, she just looks so beautiful, you guys. Wait till I switch to that macro lens. We are gonna see so much more detail in the face paint and on the bodice of the dress because we can see it's like all these little crystals. But from afar, they look really amazing. Hans in the background, Elsa in front. As I turn it to the side, we can see even more detail on Elsa's dress. We see so many snowflakes kind of shimmering in the light, and then it looks like there's a, oh, we can kind of see her leg. Wait, can we see her shoes? Wait, maybe. I don't know. Kind of. We can't really see her shoes. I'm sorry, guys. But as I turn it to this side, too, we can see more detail on Hans and that sword that they were talking about on the sleeve, and his boots. They look like they're leather. It really does look incredible, you guys. So now that we've looked at the dolls from afar, I'm going to go ahead and switch to that macro lens, and we're going to see them in so much more detail. We're going to check out that embroidery on Hans's jacket. Look at this bodice. Look at these crystals on Elsa's braid. Check out those rooted eyelashes and just so much more. So hang on 1 second, you guys. I just got to switch lenses. All right, now we have that macro lens in, and we can see Elsa's face up close, and holy smokes, look at those beautiful blue eyes, you guys. The paint job on this face is so immaculate, and we have these beautiful rooted eyelashes right here. Wow, and they're really, really long. She does have a lavender eyeshadow right above her eyelid, and that really looks nice with like the contrast against the blue, and then this really pretty shimmery white skin that she has. Her eyebrows are a light brown color, and we can actually see her little freckles right here on her nose. Look how cute that is, you guys. Little freckles, so adorable. And then her little mouth, her lips are like a mauve color. We can actually see that she does have little crystals in her hair. Let me turn it to the other side over here. Yeah, you can see right here that she has crystals in her hair, and her hair is a platinum blonde color. I feel like it's pretty similar to the movie. I feel like in the movie maybe it's just a little bit more platinum. Now this braid, which Elsa is so famous for, it looks incredible. It looks like such a perfect braid. I remember when I was younger, I used to braid my mom's hair, and this looks amazing. If you can do a braid like this, then give this video a thumbs up because you're awesome if you can. And again, they have placed these crystal jewels going throughout the braid, and it's like a perfect braid. Props to the perfect braid. Looking at her bodice, you guys, look at these crystals. Oh my goodness. Starting at the top, we do have a sheer sleeve with these gems kind of going through the top of the neckline and then right here on her shoulder, and as we go down, we have more on the elbow. Looking at this side of the dress, we do have these crystal gems going down throughout, and as we move down, we can actually see that there are snowflakes at the very bottom of her dress. Amazing. And it's really interesting how this dress works. It's like different layers. So it's like, this is like a cape portion, if you will, and then underneath this is her actual dress. And she has a slit going down this side, so you can actually see her leg just a little bit. But like I said earlier, I can't show you her shoes because I can't get these pins up, or I can't undo these. I can't do it, you guys, I'm sorry. Looking at this side of the dress, it's the same exact as this side, and we can just see it a little bit more here. I'm gonna bring it up really close so we can see the detail of the snowflakes. And then this right here, I like how this blue is actually different from this blue. I think it's a nice contrast. And the sleeve on this side is exactly the same, but we can actually see a little bit more detail here of that elbow, that gem work on the elbow. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. Moving on to Hans, the villain of Frozen. He is pretty handsome, and his hair is actually molded. It's very rare do we see any of the male characters in these designer fairy tale collections with rooted hair. And his hair is pretty neat. It actually looks like it's a dark brown with almost like a metallic bronze coloring on top of it. But I will note something is I feel like my paint job on my Hans is a little bit sloppy. We can actually see that the paint has kind of rubbed off onto his ear here, and then right down here on his neck. I mean, it's no big deal, but I would actually like to see it a little bit more pristinely done, if you will. He has a big sideburn coming all the way down, and he does have freckles too, all the way across his forehead and on his cheek. Now I'm going to turn his head like so. He does have green eyes, and his lips are kind of like a very light pink color, and he really doesn't have any upper lip. But something really cute about Hans is his nose. I love his nose. It kind of just like slopes down. It's a great nose. What a nose. Hans, he took me by surprise. I'm not gonna give any spoilers if you haven't seen Frozen, but he can't be trusted. I guess that is kind of a spoiler, but I mean, who hasn't seen Frozen? As we move down, we can actually see he is wearing a royal blue collar, and he does have this kind of like a darker royal blue vest on. He has a maroon colored handkerchief underneath and black buttons going all the way down. There are 4 of them. Something I really love about Hans's outfit is the embroidery on his jacket. The buttons on the embroidered jacket are gold, and there is more golden embroidery going down the jacket's tail, which I can't really get to because he's stuck in here. But as we move down, we can actually see there is more embroidery on the sleeve cuff. Something also to note is that this embroidery right here is actually a dark hunter green, which is a nice contrast with the silver jacket and the gold embroidery. Right here we do have his sword, which again is very nice. It has a brown handle and some red tipping along with that gold base, and then the silver sword going all the way down with some distressed paint detail to kind of make it look used. His pants are navy blue, and he does have 2 golden buttons right here at his waist. His boots are black and they go up to his kneecap, and they are black with a distressed paint job as well. I love how they always do like a distressed paint job on the boots for all the men. Makes it look so much more realistic and amazing. He is wearing gloves on his hands, and they are kind of like a white shimmery metallic color. And again, same on this side. Alright, that pretty much wraps up my review and my displaying of the Disney Fairytale Designer Collection Heroes and Villains Part 1 Elsa and Hans from the incredible movie Frozen. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to let me know in the comment section what your favorite detail is of this doll set. Mine is definitely these crystals on Elsa's braid. I just think it looks so magical and so beautiful. Alright you guys, I'll definitely see you all in my next video. Peace and love from here in Los Angeles. Bye bye.